I was having a bad day when this showed up in the mail. It's a box, and you'll be very surprised what's inside this box. Yes, another box. That's exactly what I've been wanting. Okay, there's a couple of things I want to point out straight away. This is a cheap eBay machine. It's not from a cool shop. I just thought I'd do an unboxing video because I haven't done one. But this is hilarious. Torch doesn't turn on. Power switch is... I think they mean fucked. But that's not funny because my switch is actually fucked. Didn't do one. Okay, so while I'm putting all this together, I was noticing just how cheap and rubbish a lot of this components are. I have my own gauge and stuff that I'll probably end up throwing this one away. But I was just using it just to get it running, using the product that we got given. Just stuck it all together. Need to chop this to the... It was a stupidly long piece of hose, so we've got to get that a little bit shorter. There we go. Didn't work. Chop it again. There we go. Speed that up, put that gauge in. And I took that little fitting off because I want to upgrade so I can just plug in whenever I need to plug it in. It's not always going to be in the one spot. Now I've got to put the power on and watch this. The fucking plug just falls straight out. So I had to bend all those pins to get it to stay in. Bend it some more, and now look. Not ideal. I mean, it'd be better if it had a longer lead. It was only about, not even a metre long. Now, this switch. I decided to fix it. I've got spares. Would you believe? Now I'm talking here, I've got to make that shut up, but that switch has actually fallen apart inside. It looks like it's been broken as they're trying to assemble it, because the plastic clips that hold it all together are just pull apart. The parts inside it are actually, there's one missing, so it'll never turn on. Right. So, let's see what I go to my spare parts drawer. What do I find? Ooh, shiny one. What's that? That'll work. This one's got an LED inside it, so I know when it's actually on. Pretty cool. It's out of an old incubator. Power there. Off. I think I recorded this so I remembered which way the wires went. But, digress. There are a few other issues I found inside here. Alright, so now that it works. It's working. Dialed in. These fittings that we did are dodgy. That's tight. And it's still leaking. Alright, so it's not leaking at that point anymore. Here's the problems with it. Look how fancy it looks with all my new stuff on it. So what I've had to do, as I'll pause it just here, that switch was broken. When we had a look inside it, that gauge was leaking. So I had to pull that all apart and get that gauge. All these fittings inside were leaking air when I turned it on. And there's a board behind there that's actually rubbing up against a capacitor. This unit was rubbish. It is put together poorly, and it's just an absolute clunker. I'm yet to actually use it properly, but there you go.